How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? I just want to speak briefly on this Fannie Willis situation, and how this how the way she acted in front of the world yesterday showed a whole lot of things that people don't understand. I'm about to give you an understanding why. The way Fannie Willis acted on it. Let's first get this out of the way. Let's start off with this. As a black man who loves black women, only dates black women, one thing you know of, and this is universal. This mama, this grandma, this sister, this daughter, this is, they say all black. Well, this is something that all black women have. Every single last one of them on this earth, in the church, not in the church, believe in God, believe in stones, young, old. Like I said, your mama, your daughter, your sister, your auntie. This is how all 99.99, no, I lied, let me stop. 110% of black women, this is how they act when they caught in a lie. This is how they act. The way she acted on that bench yesterday in front of the world is how black women of all ages, all denominations, all creed, colors, sizes, this is how they act when they caught. But that's not what this video about. That we not gonna dive into that. If you know what's going on with the Fannie Willis situation, if you don't, this is not the video. I'm just using her situation to give an explanation. We see stuff that go on in the world, and if you black as myself and you come up in black schools, you know the chaos that goes on in the inner cities. This is why. What you talking about, Vernon? Why? What you talking about, Vernon? This is why. Now, I'm gonna let this brother, he'll say what he gonna say in a few minutes. But what he about to say, I'm about to echo it before he said. This is how these women treat their children at home. Especially on Mad Day. Mad Day when they can't get a blunt. Mad Day when that Negro they messing with is acting up. Mad Day when they needed some money because they didn't rent. Because these women, once again, these women, no matter how much money that they make, the woman is the biggest consumer in America. These women, I know women who make six figures and they barely getting by because their budgeting is just. I mean, listen, I've been around these women, man. I'm telling you what I know, right? They are horrible budgeters. They need a man to guide them. These women who were just independent and all that there, some of them have great career, they realtors, they successful in all type of areas of life, but they broke. You know what broke mean? Broke mean you can make $1 million a year, but you spending 1.2 million a year. You broke, and you $1 million earner a year annually, but you broke. These women spend money before they get it. If they making 100K, they spending 110. You can believe me when I'm telling you, right? But that's not what this video about either. This video, this woman, and there's another thing. It shows y'all this situation as I watch this trial from every drop of it. It shows you so much. I was gonna break the whole trial down, but I said no, that's too long. And then day 2, she decided not to even testify. Which day 1 that she chose not to testify either, but so let her tell it. There was so many lies being told, she had to. So she come barging out of the back. This is a woman who is a district attorney of Atlanta. This is not no Shanae in the project. And I'm trying to show you something how they all the same. And when I say all the same, I'm talking about the liberal black woman, not black queens, not them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the liberal black woman. And 85%, I want to say 90, but I'm being nice tonight. 85% of the black women in America, I'm not discussing no other race. I'm talking about the women the women of my descent are liberal. This is what the liberal woman does. This is how she acts. And it doesn't matter how many degrees that she has. It doesn't matter how successful she has become according to the world standards. This is how they act. They cannot control it. They cannot contain it. Okay, I'm in a trial, probably on one of the biggest cases of my life, and now I'm on it because first of all, I'm gonna show you how stupid they is as well. The liberal black woman. I want to be clear because this is not a gender war channel. This is not a bash black women channel. This is none of the above. This is a channel that I speak to my people, black people, because we seem to be the only people in America. Other people coming to America and laughing at us. People that's not even descendants of America. Asians and all these other people, they come in here and we are a laughing stock to them. To everybody, but to the people that's coming here saying, so look at these fools. They was born here. I got to pay all this and go through all this to get here. They was born here. Look at them. But Fannie Willis showed y'all yesterday why the black community is in the shape that it's in. And like I said, not only is this not a gender war channel or bash black women channel, because you can never bash the black woman without bashing the black man. The 70% of children that's being raised without a father in our community by women like this, which leads to all kind of other stuff I'm not gonna get into right now, like black on black crime and all this other stuff. That's the black man. And I'm not trying to come off as sanctimonious or puritanical, because I've made some bad decisions too. Wasn't like I was out here with a chastity belt on. I've hit women unprotected that I knew I didn't want nothing to be with. I mean, I knew that I didn't want to have no family with, and I'm wrong for that. But God had mercy on me and didn't allow nothing to maternalize out of that, and I thank Him for it. But I don't do it no more. I don't do it no more. So, I like to put that out there because, sometimes people will try to call you a hypocrite. Well, a hypocrite is somebody who is speaking against something but still doing it. Not somebody who have grown up, got more data and said, no, I was doing the wrong thing. And by me having experience, now I'm going to speak against it. That's not a hypocrite. That's a grown man. That's somebody who has matured to be an adult and understand that what I was doing was wrong. But I do know about it because I was a part of that, so let me speak against it. It's better, it hold more weight for me to speak against it than somebody who never even been a part of that, whatever it may be. But these are the women who are raising these children. Like I said, I want to keep reiterating this. I'm putting some blame on them. They have to take some of the blame because they know who they be letting intimidate them. But it's majority on the black man. This is why the black man is in the situation he is in America. It's not because the white man. The black man is in the situation that he is in, and his women is out of control, and now the children are out of control because he have turned his back against the Most High. Now, what I mean by turning, yeah, he believe in God, but we know the devil's in hell believe in God, but he don't worship God. The black man in America, majority anyway, because I don't, but the majority of black men in America, they worship the preacher, they worship women, they worship money, they worship everything but God. They are idolaters at the highest power. And so because of that, the Most High have allowed our women to go out of control. And what does that do? That has a trickle-down effect, and now the children are out of control. This is why you have the children killing children. Go check the stats. Missouri, not Missouri, I'm going to say, that's what I'm going to say. St. Louis, Missouri, I believe is number 1. Chicago, Memphis, Knoxville, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, LA, Baltimore. These children are 13, 14, 15 committing murder charges. And it doesn't matter what race that they doing it against, it's being done. But majority, if not all, is being done against another little boy in the same situation as him that come up without a father. And they got all this overly emotional energy that is produced by these women like Fannie Willis. This is what they do to children. They at the home, they mad. Like I say, not only on Mad Day, which is when they can't get a blunt or when Tyrone acting up, but Mad Day is also just some days when they overwhelm because the woman is not built to be a home. She's built to be a companion. She's built to be a helpmate. She's not built to be a leader. So when she's put in these positions, she's going to get overwhelmed constantly. These children are overwhelming them, so they talk to the children like trash. They call them all kind of names. I done even heard some of them say "F them kids." I done heard them say this. I'm not making this up. I've dated these women. I have them in my family. They hate these children. The children are food stamps, income tax, Section 8. The children are, and also, let me not leave this out, the children are, I'm trying to find a word. I don't know the word I could use for this, but the children is something for people to always feel sorry for them. Nobody gonna feel sorry for you, black man. But the black woman with kids, people always have mercy on her because of the kid. They cannot like her, but they'll do certain things for her because the kid, and they know this. Once again, I'm not talking to my black queen. I'm talking to the liberal black woman. And also, when you notice in this court case, how Fannie Willis was able to do and say what she wanted, and the judge was very, very, very lenient with her. Stay with me now. But the black men, soon as they got out of any type of, the judge automatically got them in order. This is why these people, the liberal white people, are putting these black women like her in the forefront. Because they know that this black woman, all she care about is power. She don't care about the black man. She don't care about the liberal black woman. I want to be clear. I got to keep being clear. She don't care about the black man. She don't care about the black child. All she care about is is some money, a blunt, and some dick. And power. That's all she care about. So the white boy gonna be lenient, always gonna be lenient with the black woman, because he understand that I can use her. It's very easy to use her. As a matter of fact, in most situations, I can use her against her own people. But the black man, he automatically is a threat for him, because they already know in all aspects, whether it come from on any type of aspect, we are superior. Once again, I'm gonna say this too: the black king, because you liberal black, y'all dumb as a box of rocks. You liberal Negroes, a lot of y'all, some of y'all, it ain't y'all fault, because y'all raised by y'all mom and y'all just tore up. But you liberal Negroes that think y'all know it all, and y'all dumb as you selling poison in your own community, making all these children outside of marriage, knowing y'all ain't want this woman, and y'all consistently doing it, stacking children upon children. You Negroes got a judgment come on y'all. So this, I'm not talking about you, but the black kings, these other races know how superior we are to them. This is why they want to keep us down. This is why they want to keep us on the Democratic plantation. This is why they love to bring up Martin Luther King. See the black kings, they don't have Martin Luther King energy. They have Malcolm X energy. Malcolm X energy is a threat to everybody. Why is that? Because Malcolm X was about rulership. Martin Luther King was about equality, which will never happen in America for black people. Why would the people in power give black people equality? Why would they do that? What they have been doing now, they have been doing for years, and it has kept them in power. So why would they give black people or anybody else equality? Now, these other people like Asians, Hispanics, and all these other people, they're going to demand, because they have rulership mindsets. So they're going to demand their place, and these people, the power that be, I'm not giving them no name or no race, they respect that. So you know they got old saying, respect it or check it. They going to respect it and let them get their little plot. But you Negroes, nah. Because y'all still want equality. That Martin Luther King energy. We just want to hold. No, Malcolm X said, I want rulership. Right? And so black kings have that Malcolm X energy, and that is a threat to these people. And so all of these black men that's in court, they lawyers, they not no fools, right? So anytime that they was saying something, even though they on the wrong side, because first of all, and I'm gonna address that, but let me say this first. This ain't no fools in there. This ain't no Negroes who they gonna have in a courtroom in a couple years and be able to execute however they feel about black people on this one man. This not them type of Negro. So because they not, you stay in order. Every time they tried to say any little thing, no, we're gonna stop. No. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, you didn't do this to Fannie Willis yesterday, and Fannie Willis was on the stand acting like Shanae. Only thing she didn't do is cuss. I'm talking about this woman was a complete embarrassment to black women across the world. And believe it or not, her sister girl, which is 85% of black liberal women, was cheering on. Yeah, girl, you. This woman was on the stage acting like, bruh. Listen, bruh. I'm talking about. I was embarrassed, just for the simple fact that she black. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. This woman was on the stand going. First of all, she not understanding what she dealing with. Number one. Right? She not understand. See, when you dealing with that young thug RICO case you did, you dealing with two different type of people. You dealing with two different type of people, bro. But that's how stupid they is. When they get these degrees and the DA of Atlanta and they get this power, the powers that be understand that they know, okay, the liberal black woman, she not a threat. So we gonna do is we gonna elevate her because we gonna use her as a pawn to take her own people down, and when it's time, we gonna take her down too. Cause that's all we was doing was using her, but she not gonna know we using her because she's so obsessed with power. So you try to hit a RICO case with Young Thug and them, okay, they was in the streets doing whatever they was doing, right? But there's some black people. You dealing with Donald Trump, Mayor Rudy Giuliani, bruh. Do you know what you doing? That's why the judge asked her, what were you thinking? Do you know? And he didn't ask her that in the disqualification trial, but he asked her that in another trial when she was holding fundraisers, raising money, and using the money for lavish trip with somebody else's husband. Like, what were you thinking? But that's what I'm saying. The power of the liberal black woman blinds her and dilutes her brain to nothing. She have no brain at all. Because she's so obsessed with power. This woman cut up in that courtroom. And like I said, let me go back to what I was saying so I can finish. You not to know what you dealing with. You're not dealing with Young Thug and YSL no more. Right? And that might come crumbling down. Because guess what? You is being proven in court right now that you are not credible. You lied to the courts. That can be used. They got people that got prison sentences that's in jail, already been sentenced during their time right now. It's about to file motions to get time, get retrials and all that. Once this woman is found not credible, which she not wasn't found yet in court, but we heard the testimonies of a friend and all these type of things that was going on, and it has been proven. Like I say, it's not in writ yet, but this woman is not credible. They got parties going on in prison right now. They got dudes in prison is jumping up and down because they understand that now, once they're being that they already got their time and everything, they can give their time back and get a retrial because this woman who prosecuted them she's a not credible person. Doesn't matter if it happened after or before. It has been proven that a member of the judicial system that convicted them is not credible. Do you know how much this gonna hurt? This is what you do when you going, like I say, but do you know who Mayor Giuliani is? This dude was a mayor of New York. You don't get to be mayor of New York by chance. Let's not play these games, bruh. You don't get to be mayor of New York City by chance. And let's go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is one of the most powerful men in the world. This man have buildings with his name on it all across America. And I believe all across the world. This man is not just no regular man. It's people who Fannie Willis talk to that's white, and they tell her, yeah, we don't hate, we hate, and they going back and let them know, yeah, they on Trump's side. So if you're gonna come for somebody like Donald Trump and Mayor Giuliani, make sure you coming at them right, meaning you got some charges against them, real charges, not nothing fake. You got something real against them. They committed real crimes, and also make sure your closet is clean. You did neither one. Why is that? Because Fannie Willis was obsessed with power. She was used by the white liberal, put in her position to now all come crashing down. Her career is over with. Now she may go able to be practiced, go back to be a lawyer again. And of course, they got the liberal black is gonna support the liberal black. So she'll get support from, but nowhere in court is she ever gonna be looked at as the same or be credible. Not only because she's not credible, look the way she acted yesterday in court. Do you know who you dealing with? I believe I seen Kevin McCartney in there as well. I'm not sure, but I believe there was Kevin McCartney, which was the recent House Speaker, bro. You dealing with some people who are powerful and who arm stretch longer than you realize. But you don't realize because you have no brain, you have no foresight, you high and intoxicated and then overdosed on power. Right? So you done mess with these and crank these fake charges up because you used all this to get your fundraiser, and that was your thing was, I'm going to get Trump. Nobody's above the law. I'm not going to have sex with my employees. And all this big, nice talk that you said, which was all lies. And black people, not all of them, but the liberal ones, which is majority of them, they can't think for themselves. You should see the comments in these situations on Instagram. I would go to them, but I'm not going to go to them right now. But because majority of these men liberal because they've been raised by who? For the last 40 years, they've been raised by who? Mama. So majority of the black men out here, they are women. That's why these women out here, and that's why the relationships don't work with them today. Because they date these liberal men that was raised by mama, and they a woman. They just got a penis. They're a woman with a penis. And so they in the house together, and they can't get along because they both overly emotional. It's no structure, it's no discipline, it's no masculinity. It's just two women. And they can't get along. This is why. And I tell the women today, y'all raising the men y'all can't get along with. And it's not their fault. I'm not going to blame it. It's a little bit of the women's fault, but it's majority of these Negroes' fault. For inseminating these women when they know that's not what. I don't want to hear about she was this, she was too much. Women are the same. I know women go through their little time when they pregnant, they on they PMS or whatever, and they had an attitude. But for the most part, her character is which would attracted you to her. Now, if it was a one night stand, you still in error because you shouldn't be having one night stands unprotected. But if it was a situation where you got to know this woman, if you would have got to know this woman, this is why I tell people when I'm dating, man, I'm looking and evaluating everything. Because first of all, when I'm dating, I'm not only looking at this woman across the table as if she would be a good companion for me mentally and spiritually, but would she be a good companion? Would she be a good mother to my children? Because this is a very possible outcome if me and her begin dating, right? So this is the thing. This is why dating is so important. This is why you have to take time to learn these women, because you want to see them in situations like this. If I was dating Fannie Willis, just use for example, if I was dating Fannie Willis and nothing never came out, nothing never happened, everything was going perfect, we've been dating for 3-4 months, and I seen this trial, I would have politely told her when she got home, look, this is not going to work, because I seen when you under pressure and when you caught up, how you're going to act. So when you have children, this is not going to change, because this woman have 2, I believe, grown children. Not grown like, 30, but if she in her 53, so I'm sure her children, it got to be at least in their 20s. And this is their mom. And like I said, this is a sophisticated hood rat. Picture the ones that's not sophisticated in their inner cities. Picture the ones that's not sophisticated. So this is why these children are like that. They had a situation the other day in my city where a mother went to the school and fought a child that had got into it with her child. Because you know why? My mom had to take us out of black schools. and go all the way on the other side of town to put us in white school because the black schools all going on is chaos, bullying, picking. And you know why that is? Because that woman that they love called their mom is putting so much anger in them at home, treating them evil because she, like I said, she's mad at the world. She's angry. She's overwhelmed at times. And a lot of them, their body is out of shape and a mess when they wake up in the morning. They mad as soon as they wake up in the morning and look at their body that they have let. It's not nobody's fault that they have. I don't want to hear about no children. Kim Kardashian. Well, I ain't even gonna use Kim Kardashian. I know women that ain't famous that had multiple children and their body is still in shape, but they let their body go. So when they look in the mirror first thing in the morning, they just upset. Some of them upset and they look in the mirror. They upset with themselves because the thing that they let happen to them. The thing that they've let happen to their children and did, man, they got women out here who let people molest their, listen, bro, because now I'm about to go somewhere with this. These women are evil and wicked. They got women out here who have let men, this is not no one situation I'm talking about. I know personally, but it's other situations. I know of two situations for sure where the mother knowingly, the child, now I'm not saying they wanted this to happen. Of course they didn't. Hopefully I'm at least giving the benefit of the doubt. But they know that their child was molested and did nothing because they didn't want it to get out. Right? So they gotta look in the mirror every morning at themselves and know that they not SHIT spiritually and physically they look like a mess. So they already mad at the world. So they constantly just angry at the children. Like I say, don't talk about mad when they ain't got a blunt. Or when Tyrone acting up, they even more angry. And they put all that anger in these children. These children love their mom unconditionally. As Pac said, even as a crack fiend, mama used to, in our community, I don't know about the mother community, but in our community, we're going to love our mom. It don't even matter. It don't matter, right? But what they do is they put that anger in those children, and although they don't show it back on them, they go in the neighborhood and they show it toward each other. Why you think the murder rate so high? They go to school, they bully other kids because there's kids at school that like me that came up in two-parent homes and everything balanced. They getting the love that they deserve from their mother, they getting the discipline they deserve from their father, and they balanced children. So they bully us to the point we got to go get self-discipline classes, karate and all that to protect ourselves. They steal from us, they bully us, they do all these type of things, and this is being put in them, and they transferring it to the children at school. They transferring it to the other kid in their neighborhood. That's why you have nothing but chaos, because 70% of our children are being raised by women like her. And guess what? Majority of them is not being even raised by women like her because she's a sophisticated hood rat. Majority of them are being raised by just straight old hood rats. This is why you have the issue that you have, that a couple of the many issues that we have. And once again, I am saying something about the black woman. This is a little bash toward the liberal black woman, not my black king, not my black queens. Because y'all already understand what's going on. See, my black queen, this channel really ain't even for y'all. This channel for y'all to listen to it, maybe want to share. But y'all already know what I'm talking about. Y'all already got y'all mind right. Y'all got y'all quote-unquote ish together. Right? But this for these liberal black men and black women, which is majority of our community. This is why. This is why. And like I said, it falls on you black men because what y'all doing out here. Y'all getting these women pregnant. Y'all doing this. But like I say, the women got to take a piece of the pie too, because men that's doing certain things, you shouldn't even be laying up with. If you're going to have fun, you're going to have fun. But make sure you make this Negro put a hat on. Because guess what? You know who he is. You know what he represents. You know what he's standing on. He can be killed, put in prison. Anything can happen to him. He is not fallen material. And like I say, when I'm dating, I'm looking at a woman for her qualities of being a mother. And y'all need to be doing that too, ladies. Y'all need to be doing it too. When y'all listening to, or y'all going on a date, y'all need to be vetting these people. Will this man be a good man in my fault? I tell women all the time, you shouldn't date a man or take a man serious, or for that man give your body to, but that's another story from the day, because I understand people got, but I'm saying, you should not be taking no man serious that do anything that you wouldn't want your son to do. Simple as that. How he treat people in public, how he talk, how he walk, how he dress, what he do in his life, is he a bum or not? Anything he do that you wouldn't want your son to do, that means you shouldn't be taking him serious. But I'm going to let this play, and I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And I really don't even know where I'm going to file this video, and I might file this under Mention to the Black Community Volume 20. But I'm going to let Jesse speak with him and say what he's going to say. And, of course, I'm going to chime in and end this video.
Black bitch attitude. Fannie Willis. What a nasty, evil, wicked female. And these are the type of black females that are raising children.
I'm not going to emasculate a black man, but I'm just telling you.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not going to emasculate a black man. Did you understand that? We're here about this money. Mr. Wade is used to women that, as he told me one time, the only thing a woman can do for him is make him a sandwich. I am your equal. I don't need anything from a man. A man is not a plan. A man is a companion.
Had I been the judge, I would lock that bitch up so fast, make her head swim. As a matter of fact, I would tell the little police person, drag this bitch out of here, lock her in the dirtiest cell you have back there, and don't give her any water. Drag her, don't even let her walk. Pull her by her hair. Black.
And you know what? That was a nice part of what she said. That was a nice part. You should go see how this woman act up there. At one point, she got so irate, they had to call a recess. And guess what? The judge never said anything. But like I say, when it comes to a black man, especially a black king, they not having that. They want to showcase hold on, stop. Wait till your chance to talk and all this old stuff here. And I seen that and I said to myself, this was going on. This is why they putting the black woman at the top, because they know what she gonna do. But they not gonna put us black king. That's why I tell them, get rid of that Martin Luther King energy, talking about equality, and put on your Malcolm X energy, you heard me? Which is rulership. Build your own table. Do your own thing. Because trying to make peace with these people is not going to happen. Because they want you to stay at a certain level and they're using your women against you. I'm out, man.